Hello and welcome to our new Mercenary Tank video. This is the Roundabout. Killers 05. Give us... Hang on. What are you wearing?
Sporting a fine hat.
What? We do not do gimmicks, Killers 05. We do serious videos.
Well, it is what it is, and I'm going to wear it.
Whatever. Anyway, go on then. Roundabout information.
What is it? Right, it's got an engine from a Tier 2 T2 light tank from the American line. So, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know
the
what you mean.
turret, easily recognisable, the M8A1 Tank Destroyer from Tier 4. And the hull is again recognisable. It's from the Lux Tier 4 light tank on the German line. So it's pretty tasty there as well. And the gun is off the Su-85B.
Are we saying this is good?
Well, everything ticks every box looking at it, and stats-wise ticks boxes. Yeah. But as a package, does it work? Well, we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to find out, won't we?
It's Tier 4.
On paper, yeah, this looks a bit tasty.
Do you see a lot of Tier 6 games then?
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not like the usual Tier 4s that you get where it's just Tier 6, yeah. But
well, give us some stats.
So there's that engine, only 265 brake horsepower, so don't scream out it's going to be mobile, but it's very light tank, only 13 tons. 10.7 rounds per minute from that gun, 130 pen at Tier 4 for 160 damage. Cool. It's not too bad, 2.5, you can live with that, not bad at all. 0.4 dispersions, 32 traverse on your hull, and you have to make most of that because your turret has got minimal, 14 degrees per second. That is a problem. We're going to see that in the video.
It's not got any armour either, is it?
No, armour's pretty... it's not angled and it's not exactly
You're going to tell us what it is instead of just going...
Well, it's 38 up front and it's not really worth mentioning. Only a 320 metre view range, and that's okay for Tier 4. And well, you're going to see what equipment we're going to put on, how we can come around that. So here's that crew, Cutthroat Sabre crew. And it comes with Eagle Eye perk.
Cutthroat Sabre.
Yeah, so I've took that out as well, and we're going to put 6 cents on it because we're a tank destroyer with very little armour and very little hit points, and we need to know when we're spotted.
I had a good name for a crew. Little Pussy.
Named after you?
No.
So we're going to chuck a few extra rounds in there just in case we come against some of them nasty Tier 6 heavies. Usual loadout we're going to put on. Okay, I'm not going to go mad with
premium. Are you putting any repair kits on it?
Yeah, just a few. Take them at one or each. There's no specific wise.
What about a repair kit? I mean, a fire extinguisher.
Yeah, well, just minimal one. So I'm going to go Binos camo next. I'm going to camp bush. I'm going to try and get... And it's pretty tricky, and I'm going to talk about that more in the video.
Camping bushing. Oh.
I'll talk more about that loadout. Just remember what it were. Camo, you can see it at the bottom of the screen anyway, but we've got a gun rammer on it just to get that reload down from 10.71 rounds per minute.
Yeah.
Because it's not bad, but you know what Tier 4 matches are like, and that's what the issue is with the tank.
I don't often frequent Tier 4.
It's a weird tank in the fact that it is Tier 4 and it sees Tier 6, but it's kind of Nashorny, Borsiggy, where you want a Tier 6 match, you've got the gun to handle them, you're not afraid of them, there's more gravy on the table basically. Okay. And the play style suits a Tier 6 match more than it does a Tier 4.
So you can play this like a HMCM8?
In a fashion, yeah, you've got a little bit more potency with your gun than that, but there is drawbacks, and we'll see that in the video why the HMC is probably a little bit better in some regards and not in others.
Okay, but because that turret doesn't turn very fast.
So we can see some more of them stats we've got coming up there. 268 points, not that great, but top speed of 58 kilometers an hour. So this thing is mobile.
Does it get to it?
Yeah, and it does it pretty well as well. But 20% chance of fire, we see there, and a 19.2 something power to weight ratio.
It's got 20% chance of fire.
It tells you on that screen if you'd have been looking, but you're not bothered. 7 degrees of gun elevation and only 5 degrees of gun depression on it, so we're not blessed in that regard, and that is a bit of an issue.
You'd think the gun's that big, you'd get awesome gun depression.
Yeah, but you don't. It has got a fantastic 710 metre signal range though, which
sweet.
Can be used, but there's that biggest drawback of the tank, 14 degrees of turret traverse, and it is a problem. It does take a age. So best way to kill this thing is its namesake, treat it as a roundabout.
Yeah,
just keep driving around it, because it's never going to be able to put that gun at you. You might catch back up with it if you drive around quick enough to turn it that slow. Crew, again, and I'm not even going to bother scaling through armour because it's gone on.
No.
You're not sitting this at 45 degrees or 30 degrees or pointing at you. There's no diamond angling with this. Yeah, you're all technically weaker than your turret. Your turret face is probably the strongest point you've got, so you can go all down, but it's not going to do you any favour. It's just going to make you a smaller target to it.
Tier 4, you're not going to get all down.
Again, going all down is a bit of a drawback with it because of its gun depression.
It's got gun depression?
Only 5 degrees. because that can be a bit of an issue. So we're going to look at it in this first game here now. We're on the old mountain pass. You can see straight away, ability's not an issue.
This is original,
like this.
It's not skin, is it? Main pass. Sorry.
Encounter match.
Yeah.
I'm just going to try and manoeuvre it into a position where
I love it here in the middle.
Yeah, basically it's perfect spot when there's an encounter match going on.
Yeah.
The tank, 260 hit points is not going to go far. Especially when you're seeing tier 6s.
You've got 260.
260 hit points, that is pretty standard for that tier. I mean, the M8A1's got 5 extra.
Yeah.
Which, 5, you can see it is very balanced in that regard.
Do you use them like you normally do?
It's hard to use these up, and there's the tier. And look at this.
Oh, beautiful.
Straight away, and it puts a hole in things it's hit. And that reload's not bad at all, and it's just...
Wow, 2 shots.
Yeah. There you go, there's a needle.
Go on, slam him there.
I'm going to try and...
Oh, he bounced off a needle.
On the angle, or he's pretty well armoured.
Someone else did.
Someone's coming from behind us. And look at the turret traverse.
Yeah.
We're going to try and swing it round. It is a bit of an issue. Sometimes it's quicker to do what we're doing and just try and turn you all face it.
Oh, he smashed him.
One in there, Panzer 38 NA. I don't quite know why he's not shooting. I mean, there you go. Is that armour terrible? We just bounced a shot.
Was that a premium round as well? What's on it?
Flashed off at the side of his turret.
Beautiful.
So that turret just bounced off there. Here comes the KV-1. Tier 5, big tier 5 heavy. Ooh, he needs ammo rack.
I know why that...
artillery's took a shine to us. And he just turned his turret to faces just as we fire a shot. I want to take his KV-1, but I'm weary of that artillery shell that just landed near me. There you go, there comes another one, and I'm thinking, I'm an open top tank destroyer with no arms to start with. They're going to one-shot you. So if you spotted in this tank, that's why 6th Sense, that's why I put that perk straight in. I know I do it with all the mercenary tanks, you've seen it in the reviews, but it's very important to get 6th Sense on this tank.
Are you capping?
I'm just pushing, no, I'm going straight past cap. I'm not messing about. The gun gives you that confidence. I mean, it is a gun off a tier 4 tank destroyer, but one with no turret. I know this only turns slightly, but it gives you that little bit more confidence to pop back. And you can take a shot
definitely.
And get back. There's another Marder. Pop.
Nice.
Finish him off there. Well, somebody did. About 8, I think.
No, that's good.
Stoke, tier 5 Stoke. Manoeuvrability is not bad. Power to weight ratio is not bad. It's just that. For players who are quite experienced on game and have played quite a few tanks, I'd liken its play style to the Conway. In the fact that your turret doesn't turn very quick, you've got no armour, so you can't risk getting in there, but it does rock forward back and quick, and that little tip I gave you on Conway, that if anyone's watched it, of pointing your turret round the corner before you go round it, would work with this. So anybody who enjoys the Conway, I know we enjoy Conway, come and try this tier 4 out, come and try this tier 4 tank out, but it would suit your playstyle basically. I do enjoy this tank straight away. You can get to positions for flanking manoeuvres and getting in a bush quick because it's an ability. It's like a little baby Hellcat in some regard. And I'm not afraid to take on tier 5s with a gun. I mean, I ain't got a lot of rip points to play with, don't get me wrong, but I've got a little bit of manoeuvrability and just try and take advantage of stuff like this. You know, when they're distracted. Look at that hole it's putting in tier 5 tanks. Here he comes for me. He's not bothered about that medium anymore.
It should have been.
It's always handy to be rolling around with a ram panzer as well, because another artillery determined he's going to get me. They should really be focusing on that ram panzer than worrying about me, to be fair, but each to their own.
I tried on Friday if you've still got it.
Yeah, well, I can't, can we anymore now? They've changed the old platoon rules.
There'll
be a tier below you. Well, this is tier 4, but it's hard to remember that. I mean, we all know the power of the HMC, you mentioned it earlier in the video. That is an animal tank at tier 4. It is an absolute animal. It's like a rival to the Matilda for the old medium crown. And this is very similar to the M8A1, you've just got a little bit more firepower. The M8A1 turret traverse is a little bit quicker, it's 18 degrees and it felt slow on that, this is 14, so it's down on that regard. It's got 5 less hit points, we're not going to go into too much detail with that, but as a general rule, the M8A1 is a fantastic tier 4 tank destroyer. And this is as well. Easily playable, fun to play. Its only drawback is it suits, like I've already mentioned, a higher tier game. It suits a more static match, it suits a more flanking match, camping match, battle match. It can get in trouble in a tier 4 game, but tier 3 is just getting round it and rampaging, and you just can't turn your turret to face them, and with its no armour, it's very vulnerable.
Can you ram out in this?
No, 13 tons, you'd be ramming yourself to death, that's what you'd be doing. I would not advise it. You can get rammed a lot, and it does happen, but as a general rule, you want a tier 6 match. That's what you're looking
Blimey.
for. You want it because you've got the gun that can handle it. You've got manoeuvrability to take advantage of getting to flanks and stuff like that. Camo rating's not brilliant. It's not bad. So it's stealthish. So we're trying to just smash them straight.
Premium rounds as well.
Yeah, not going to take any chances. If he turns around.
Oh,
Some ammo right damage. KV1s in that. So we've got 11 shots in there. You remember this? 160 damage a shot. 3 kills.
Very good.
Bit assisted, 3 spotted as well. Let's go see what we got. What it comes out at. Does it make silver?
Oh, here's a mercenary tank, by the way. It should make silver.
34,000.
Tier 4, that's quite good, I suppose.
It's not enough to make me take it out for that sole reason.
No.
It is a sniper medal, so you can see the gun's quite accurate as well.
Yeah.
Didn't miss many shots. Even if we didn't pen with a couple, we still hit the tank, if you know what I mean.
Does that count for a sniper?
Yeah, it's still a hit target, just not a pen.
Okay.
We didn't miss. That way. So we've got one more replay coming up here.
Yeah. Go on then. What map is it?
It's the old salvage yard, as was, if you want to call it that. I can't, is it more of Anchor or Malinocco? I never remember the name.
I can't remember.
We're not top tier again, so we can see it straight away. We're going to try and get some shots in at these tanks racing across. I've never played this actual game mode before, where the like cap circle, he sits in the far end of the field.
Oh,
it's normally
yes.
not far from behind where we are now, and you're attacked from the field up the hill. But I quite like it. I kind of see it. I wouldn't like to be on the other end, on the other team, if you know what I mean, trying to defend myself in a big open field. But it is what it is. So we've got one shot in straight away. This shows more this tank in a sniping role, in a full camping, not moving much, binos up, camo net up.
Yeah.
Trying to look at the traverse on the turret.
It's awesome.
These calendar years come round quicker than that turret turns. But the gun, look at that, it's nice and accurate. Even over these distances, it's nil.
A bit slow.
It's slow. It's still fairly accurate. And then normally at this point, when I say a tank's got a really tight, really accurate gun, it normally lets me down. So let's just see if it does now.
Go on, do your estimate. No, you smashed him.
Still accurate, and it's putting a good sized hole in 160.
Yeah, he smashed him.
I don't use any in this video, but I have used some and did work on artillery. It's got a fantastic artillery round.
They're queuing up to die.
A 44 pen on artillery on an HE round for 280 damage.
Ooh,
280 damage in it from tier 4 tank. And you're going to see stuff that's going to get penned for 44. You know, when you've got your tier 3.
You smashed him in one.
155 damage. That's how good that gun is. Not many people, you don't see many about the SU-85Bs. Not a common tank.
Why is that?
It's not got very much gun depression. It's a non-turreted tank destroyer, and it's tier 4 basically.
Yeah,
so
it's a grinder, and you get through it and leave.
Not many people play tier 4 just for this. Is just gambling here, just taking a chance. It just goes in.
Yeah, well, here you go, look.
There you go. The old M8A1, his own namesake. Yeah,
smashed him.
So look at that. What do you want from a tank destroyer?
It's like a turkey shoot, this man. I've not seen this game.
Top gun already in bag. We can't get Radley obviously because it's only tier 4, not tier 5. But let's see what we can do. Like you've already mentioned before, 2.5 second aim time. It's not really an issue.
Yeah, it didn't feel too bad.
How slow that turret turns.
Yeah, true.
It's the old time it will. 0.4 dispersion, so it can bloom slightly, but it's not great. 58 kilometres an hour top speed.
I don't think your aim time's the problem, it's the traverse.
Oh, there we go. It's just nicely angled. And I can't tell what he's driving through here because I've got shot, I ain't got shot, I've got shot, I ain't got shot.
Well, there you go.
I thought about it, but I thought, well, best off, and then try and cast him back up into the floor, just when we got that gun up.
Yeah,
make it sound awesome. He does this every single video.
No, it's like... No, it's you though, that is.
Yeah, it's more
gun.
me than the gun, to be fair.
Yeah,
that chaffy.
True. Gonna smash him. No.
It just drops off to
that was the gun.
I'm not picking the
no. Oh, there you go.
Get shot there, blind fire coming out.
I think that was that thingy you left.
There's a few down there, yeah.
There's a couple
of fire rates on it, whatever it is. Back up a bit, don't take a chance. He's going to be slinging them about all over the place. He's going to keep firing. Looking for his muzzle flash. Nothing comes, so I'll go back to it. The ODM4. Again, got shot, not got shot, got shot, not got shot. Try and stop somewhere we've got one.
Oh,
look at that.
Oh, 4.
I like how it says 3, but then when somebody hits him, it's 4. But that's for another debate.
That one's the tank, the hit point, and then the one.
Oh, one shot. He's doing a good job of bopping around. Just when you think you've got a shot, He's going to stop. Stop still. Oh, there's a shot, not a shot. Oh.
I should use that strategy, rolling backwards and forwards. It seems to...
I just about to lead that shot and he goes back forward. Just can't. There's a dead tank there. I know it's causing a bit of issue, but...
Just shoot your gun, man.
Yeah, KV-1S has just managed to kill himself.
How much ammo you got anyway? I never noticed. 43 rounds, which is a random number. And not generally, if you fired 43 rounds in this gun, you've had a blooming good game. Yeah, you're
really
kidding.
Good game.
43 is very good.
So this is what you can do in this tank, and that's what I mean about it suits this a more static, more tactical match.
Yeah, definitely.
If you're getting on some, never mentioned tier 3 and 4 games on end score, something like that, or Immortal, you're going to struggle because you may be able to sit and at train tracks on Immortal, but they're just going to drive straight down it. You might shoot one of them, but the 3 or 4 of them, there's a tracking shot onto him there.
What did he end up behind?
I don't know how I've managed to track him down. Like,
ended up behind somewhere.
Well, the guy next to me's got shots in there. I'm thinking, how is he shooting him? Oh, there he goes. Whatever. Wait, just in time to get that. Like I was starting to wait.
Toaster.
Death toaster.
Boom.
147 damage. So there's his 8 kills. Not a rivalry like I said before, but we all count, don't we?
Yeah.
I'll take it.
So technically, you're bigging this thing up.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's scenario based.
Yeah.
Is some regard.
But if people get angst, we're sorry.
If you get angst and you're in a tactical game, it can still work. We've seen Conway work on it. We've seen Conway video how it worked on Abbey. You can still get some out of it, but
at least it's not a tier 10 game.
Prefer stuff like this. If you got on Prokhorovka or something like this, you could have some.
Oh yeah, you're talking big open maps.
Look at that. Another nearly 1500 damage, 8 kills. Tier 5 game. That's just. Decimated.
So round it up in like a minute then, because I don't waste
play
too much
style.
time.
Let me say Conway-esque. You've got to kind of you get a map where you can snipe from, but that's when it's best. It still works on other maps, but it's absolute best when you can get them.
Okay.
If you get tanks around you, you're done.
You're done.
14 degrees turret traverse, you are absolutely done.
Done.
So that's why I mentioned that you want to emphasise everything. So that's why I went for gun rammer, Camonet binos to proper
it is a
get
tank
the most.
destroyer, isn't it?
Yeah, and it does it very well. You saw that gun; it's accurate. Good pen, fantastic damage, manoeuvrability to get yourself in positions, to get the shots where you need to get to places early in the game as well, to take advantage of that. It can tick all them boxes. It's just that if it gets any kind of close-up combat, it's got no hit points, it's got no armour, and you can't defend yourself very well.
It's almost like a T-67, but not.
Not stealthy.
It's not stealthy
Nowhere
enough.
stealthy enough,
Yeah, that's what I said, nearly.
Sorry. But
whatever.
Good tank. Good tank. Not a bad grind either. You can get through it quite quick. We have here for this one. Brilliant.
Is that it then? Because it's not a podcast, you know. We are finishing this.
All right, calm down.
Okay then. That's it then, people. That is, I should say, our Roundabout Merc tank. I think that's it. Laters.